Hey, good morning. It is a Saturday morning here in South Mississippi. And so I am just checking to make sure I'm having some tech issues today. So I want to make sure everything's working. All right, it is. Good morning. Well, this is peek into pink. And what does that mean? That's my pink bubble. That's my pink life. And so I wanted to give you guys just a little backstory behind my story and wanted to share with y'all some of the fun things and not so fun things in my journey across Mary Kay. And so my journey starts back when I was in my mid 20s. And I was the girl who knew absolutely not a thing about skincare, how to take care of your skin, how to apply makeup, when to wear it, when not to wear it, what colors to wear, like nothing. Okay. So my boys were real young. They were 5 and 7 years old when I got started. Today they're 25 and 23. So it has been a journey, right? But when I got started, let me just tell you where my mind was. This is your peek into my pink life. So when I first got started, I literally didn't feel like I fit in anywhere. Like I was at that really odd stage in my life where I was in my mid 20s, had my boys when I was really young, had a total hysterectomy right after Zach was born. I have Andrew and Zachary. And I just was having all kind of issues. My friends were off at college that I went to high school with, which in high school I didn't really even fit in any category. I always say I was friends with the intellectuals and the jocks. I was kind of friends with both and never really belonged in either circle, but I was friends with both circles. So married young, kids young, broke, busted, and disgusted, married to a firefighter who made no money. We had, good morning. We had our kids. We had a lawn business. I was cutting grass when Andy was a baby, with Mike. I mean, it just, you did what you did, and I'd do it again. You do what you have to do to make ends meet. But I was really tired of just being that person that barely makes ends meet. Can I get an amen from anyone? Um, we lived broke check to broke check. I would have my friends that had kids would say, "Hey, let's go take the kids wherever." And I was like, "Okay, let me see. Do I have enough money from this that I could pull from this to put together to make it? Can I write a check and pray that it doesn't go through yet?" They would want to go shopping. And I was like, I have no money. I have no money. And I didn't like that lifestyle at all. It did not speak to me. It was the way I grew up. My parents did the very best that they could. But we just didn't have extra. I didn't have a vehicle when I was 16 years old or 17 years old, whatever. I had to get married before I had a vehicle. And then we shared a vehicle. So I still didn't have a vehicle. So that was when Mary Kay found me. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew I wanted more. I just didn't know what it was or how to get it. So I had finished 2 years of high school at one time. I babysat and I paid to have correspondent classes. Well, I went to a private Catholic school. And at the very end, when I was ready to graduate, a week before graduation, I had already been accepted to college. All of that was taken care of. And they said, "Oh, you're missing a religion credit. You can't graduate." So what did I do? I got pregnant, got married. Then I got a GED. And so I really didn't think that I would ever go anywhere. I had all these dreams and aspirations, but I had no idea how I was going to get there because of what I had allowed my mind to lie to me and tell me, right? So I sit down at a Mary Kay party that my friend drove 2 hours. She was not my friend then. She was a friend of a friend. They went to high school together, and she agreed to have a party in Mississippi, 2 hours away. She came and she looked so put together. She told us her journey as a registered heart nurse, and she was earning her first pink Cadillac. And I was like, "What?" Like, a free car? I heard free. And so I was like, tell me more. And so she took me through the skincare process, and we would love to take you through the skincare process. And so if that is you, and you're like, I'd like to try these products, because y'all, this is 43-year-old skin with 2 kids. Like, and a husband that gave me all my gray hairs and my kids, right? Just saying. And so the question was asked to me the other night, have you ever tried anything other than Mary Kay? And for the last 17 years, I can tell you only Mary Kay skincare and color cosmetics and body care is on my body. Sunscreen, like everything. When I tell you, there has never been one time in 17 years that I've tried anything else. So don't ask me if I know what such and such mascara is. I don't know. I don't know, because I love these products so much, and the proof is in the pudding, right? And so my journey began. I said yes to Mary Kay. I walked out of there not knowing what I just did, having all kind of doubt, reservations. I'm like, what the heck did I just do? And so I was like, well, if I could have a few friends buy some product from me and it covered my expenses, then I would be doing good. I would have the products that I want on my face, and they would cover the cost. Win. Okay. So I placed my first order, got my products in, and I was like, this is not enough product. I'm like, I could use every bit of this right here. And so I had my first little party with 2 adults and their teenage children. Okay. So everyone, or they were young kids, then they weren't even teenagers yet. So they all come to this party, and they buy stuff. They love it just like I did, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I just covered my cost for all the products that I want. And I thought, I can do that. I can do that. I can sell enough to cover what I want, and that'll be great. Well, lo and behold, what happened? 17 years later, I have this wonderful career that I absolutely love. Now, let me tell you what has come from my starter kit, my yes to Mary Kay. I have had the opportunity to develop myself into the person that I want to be. I've learned through this process that I am worthy enough. I am good enough. I am special. I am braver than I thought. I'm braver than I wanted to be. I'm stronger than I thought I could be. And I can do hard things. I can do hard things, right? And there have been times in my life where these hard things have come up, but I have had women support me that I never would have known outside of Mary Kay. The friendships and the bonds that you build through this company are like no other. I've never worked in an industry because I've worked in other things. Okay. I've done other things, not just Mary Kay. But I have worked with other women, and they are catty. They're cutthroat. They will cut you down to build them up. And that is not the way in Mary Kay. This culture is amazing. It's truly women supporting women. And we don't make dollars off of each other. Okay. It's women that are completely not associated with each other. And that's when you know it is the true real deal. Okay. So I have built my self-esteem. I think every single woman should try Mary Kay for at least a year. It's the best self-improvement program you've ever been paid to take, ever. The products are absolutely amazing. So even if you say yes, just because you're a bargain girl like me, because I didn't think that I could pay full price, but I was willing to pay 50%, right? So maybe your yes is just because you like to buy products at a discount. That's okay. That's why I said yes, because I wanted that. I know our culture is like no other. I know you guys probably hear that from other people and other companies, but I'm telling you, this culture was built on God first, family second, and career third, those priorities. And when you get those in order, everything falls into place. And there have been times in my life where they've kind of been not like that, and things have been out of order. But when you get God first, family second, and your career third, instead of career, Family Guide or whatever order you put yours in, I'm telling you, lives change. Okay. Founded on the golden rule, do unto others as you'd have do unto you. So we don't steal customers, right? We don't steal each other's business, right? We support each other and we send people back to that person who has built that relationship with them. I have learned also that I am a princess and a warrior. I'm a combination of both because y'all see these crowns back here. I never thought that I was worthy enough to want or need a crown. I didn't. But I've learned that I am a princess and I am a warrior. I can do hard things. But wearing a crown makes it so much sweeter. So I've earned crowns. I've bought crowns because I love them, right? So I think every woman needs a crown in her life. I think every woman needs to walk around her house and feel beautiful and feel powerful and feel special. The only diamond ring I'd ever received was from my husband on the day that he asked me to marry him. But because of Mary Kay, I have earned lots of other diamonds, this being one of them. Never thought that I was worthy enough to have diamonds in my life, but I've earned several diamond rings. I've earned sashes that say Queen's Court of Sales, Queen's Court of Sharing, top 20 this year in our company division for sharing this business opportunity. Like, never thought that that would be this girl's story. I get to have the privilege of wearing a sales director suit to represent where I am in my company. And this is our unit crown. And then we're also part of the Mary Kay Ash National Area. This past year, I earned this beautiful bar pin that says 300,000. That means our unit sold $300,000 in Mary Kay products last year. Our goal is a minimum of 500,000, $500,000 this year, and 650. I get to earn a trip to Scotland. This is an all diamond encrusted bumblebee that I earned last year for our unit earning a special thing. And then I earned another diamond bumblebee. I actually have two of these, one's in a ring form. And then I got to represent the company as Miss Go Give, which is the highest honor that you can have in our company. And it was such a privilege. So out of my starter kit, there have come many things. There have come highs and lows. I have earned the use of, I totaled it up the other day, 6 career cars. The last being the pink Cadillac. And Lydia Rose is her name. Any good Southern girl needs a double name. And so she sits in my carport right now. I'm about to jump in her and go on a little journey today. But I've learned through this that there have been good times and there have been bad times. There have been people who say they're going to run with you and then they stop. There have been people that said they're going to run with you and they ran. There have been people that say they're going to run with you and they stopped and they started again. There have been people who have been saved and found the love of Jesus through Mary Kay. I have had all of the setups and tear downs. I've had, people that say they're going to buy from you and then they don't, and you count on that. I mean, you name it. But I will tell you, the thing that I've had is consistent love from the women within inside this company. So what are some reasons why women say yes to Mary Kay? One is for the money. Money can change your circumstances. Okay. Money can change your circumstances. And so we make 50% on every single item that we sell. So if you buy something for $10, I make $5, and that comes directly from the company. I purchase the products directly from Mary Kay Corporate in Dallas, Texas, and I get it shipped directly to me or to you. There is no middleman, no one in between. So direct sell to you. So we make 50% on every item that we sell. And as we team build, we make commissions that come from the company's profits, not each other, anywhere from 4% to 26%. So that is a pretty amazing, amazing journey. Um, or actually it's 36% now, I'm sorry. And so that is awesome. So the money is the main reason why women say yes is because they need more of it or they want to do something with it. Maybe it is a trip with your children or a vacation or you want to pay off some debt, whatever. There is a reason and money can make a difference. So money, recognition, all those things, diamond rings. Here's another ring. I gave this away to my girls last month. Let's see if it'll focus on it. It's not going to focus on it, but it's a pink ring. It's beautiful. So recognition, I don't know about you, but when I walked into work, when I worked in the medical field or in church ministry for 7 years, there wasn't anyone going, woohoo, you did a great job today. Instead, it was like, why did you find that $1 million billing error and just fix it and not tell me so I could take the credit for it? Those were the types of things that I received in my job. So I make up things to recognize people for. We get sashes, we get crowns, we get jewelry, we get prizes, we get recognition. Just, hey, you were the queen of sales this week or the queen of faces this week. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what women get. That's what they get, recognition. And I think we are under recognized and underpaid as women. And so this company is out to make that right. The self-esteem and personal growth, y'all, I went from a depressed, really feeling like I wasn't worthy and I didn't belong woman to someone who sits in front of you, very confident, and believes that I can help women feel better about themselves and find the beauty within. So self-growth, self-esteem, personal growth, all those things. The car program by far is amazing. So we have, you can earn the use of a Chevy Malibu or take car cash. We have the Chevy Equinox. We have the Chevy truck. Well, actually, I think we discontinued that one this quarter. And then, of course, we have the pink Cadillac. So last year, we earned Chevy Malibu, we earned Chevy Equinox, Camaro, and then the pink Cadillac, all within like 6 months. It was amazing. And so you can earn the use of those cars just by building your business. Or you can take the car cash that starts at $425 and goes up to $900. Right? The company pays most of my car insurance. For my husband and I pay $50 a month for our car insurance. Could you do that? Right? So that is something I watched a personal friend of mine at 18 earn the use of a car for her and her daughter. And it was amazing because I knew she couldn't walk in and get a loan by herself. And Mary Kay said, here's a vehicle for you. So that was pretty amazing. The advancement, I can advance at my own rate. I can go slow and steady or fast and furious. However I want, I can stay a wholesale purchaser or I can move up to the national sales director position. The sky is the limit for you. And I get to be my own boss. So I schedule the things that I want to schedule around my life instead of my life around my schedule. And that is something that I've thoroughly enjoyed for the last 17 years. I never missed a Friday night lights with my boys. Ever. I was usually there for every practice. I know that was me. I was that woman. But I mean, I worked around the corner. I was off. Why not? Right. And so never missed a practice. Never missed a ball game ever for anything my kids ever did. And I've been there for every single thing that I've chosen to be there for in their lives. And my husband and I, as empty nesters now, we design the life that we want. And I set my schedule. But I tell you, if I play a lot, my business is not going to make a lot. If I work a lot and I play a little, my business is going to take me where I want to be. So I tell you all of this to say the best decision I ever made was my best yes. And sometimes, just sometimes, you do have to say no to some things for a better yes. And I learned that the hard way. But I'm so thankful for some no's that set me up for a better yes. So if this is your season to say yes, let me tell you, it is a quick decision. It's a yes decision. That's it. That's it. That's all you have to do is a yes decision. You have two options. You can start for $30. That is our eStart kit. And so that gets you where you can You get access to all of your training, education. You are now a beauty consultant. And then you also have a personal website that your friends and family can shop with anytime, 24 hours a day, a personalized website for you for the first year. And you can process their credit cards for the first year. You get all of that with your $30 yes. Or you can do a $130 yes. And that includes all of those things plus a full size starter kit that gets you enough full size products, samples, and supplies to get you set up and ready to go and seeing 30 faces and sampling products on 30 faces. So, any way that you want to work the business, the option is yours. I will tell you that Mary Kay gives you two guarantees. One is as a customer. As a customer, you get 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you try a product and it's just not for you, you're not using it, you didn't like it, whatever, you return it to your consultant and she will give you your money back or trade you out for a different product. Also, as a consultant, your yes gets you a 90% buyback guarantee. So anytime within the first year that you decide that this is not for you, you can box up all of your products and return anything you've purchased in the last 365 days to Mary Kay, and they will give you a check for 90% of your return. So you're taking a 10% risk on yourself to succeed. So if anyone's ever told you, oh, I have all this stuff laying around, blah, 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 blah. No, they could have returned it to Mary Kay. There is a 90% buyback guarantee. Now, the flip side is you can never be a Mary Kay consultant again because they take a loss on you and have to destroy the product, but you have a guarantee. So I ask you this, my friends, why not you and why not now? There will never be a perfect time. The lights will never all be green on the highway at the same time. You will miss 100% of the shots that you never take. So, my friends, are you willing to take any shots today? Why not you and why not now? There is no better time. The virtual world has taken over and is amazing. So, I ask you again, why not? What do you have to lose? The worst case scenario is you get to purchase your products for 50%. So if that is you and you have a yes answer today, I am giving away a free Mary Kay brush set, a $55 value for all yeses that are made today. So if you have a yes to make, I have a Mary Kay brush set ready just for you. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for joining us, listening to my journey in Mary Kay. You guys are simply the best of the best. I love you and I can't wait to see what your yes answer brings for you. So my friends, straighten that crown and get ready for the best yes of your life.